Hey guys, a lot of people are doing DVD collection videos, so I'm going to do one of my own. So, starting with my DVD collection, then I'm going to move a bit on to my VHSs. Got quite a few. They're not actually like in order or anything. They're kind of all random. King Kong collection. That's basically the Peter Jackson Deluxe Edition extended version. I got that for like £20 when Woolworths was closing down in England. I'm sure it's a lot more expensive online, but it's got quite a lot of good stuff on there. It's a good movie. It's actually alright. Battlestar Galactica Season 1. There must have been a pilot episode or something, because I tried watching this and it was absolutely like, I didn't understand what the hell was going on. So yeah, I tried watching it and I was like, okay, what? So there must have been a pilot episode or something on Sky One before this went out, because I have it and I can't watch it. So hello, what are you doing? Right, UK, okay. Monk, absolutely love Monk. He is awesome. He's like one of my favourite TV series ever. It's good. The early ones aren't as good as the later ones, I don't think, but they're okay. Another good series, a British series, Survivors. I would say I like it more than the original, but that's because I kind of like watched this one, and this is kind of my generation kind of one, not the 70s one. So that's the whole of season 1. I haven't got season 2. As you can possibly tell, I have a cold still, so let's put this back in here in one hand. Okay, Mr. Bean's Holiday, great film. School of Rock, great. Little Britain Season 1, complete first season. Robot Chicken Star Wars, the first one, brilliant. I've got 2 Bleachers. This is Season 2 Part 1. I've also got Season 1 Part 1. That's the only ones I have, which is kind of worrying. It's just like, okay, so where are the rest of them? Let's put this back in here. Shoddy camera work, I'm sorry. Night at the Museum, Camp Rock, not my own. Yeah, I don't know how I got that one. Simpsons Movie, Love Actually, Transporter, brilliant film. Aeon Flux, absolute piece of crap, hated it. Yumi and Dupree, not the best film ever. Bedazzled, Click. These are some like average films. Click, that is horrible. Star Trek, that's brilliant. I haven't got a PS3 or anything that runs Blu-ray, so I had to get the standard version, but I don't care. One of the best films I've seen in quite a few years. Rush Hour Collection, the trilogy. Yeah, it's good. I love Rush Hour. Rush Hour 3 is probably my favourite on there. Without a Paddle, great film. Down with Love, Ewan McGregor and Renée Zellweger. That's okay, actually. That's alright. It's kind of a romantic comedy, but I like Ewan McGregor in most films he's in. So Across the Universe, brilliant film, double disc edition. It's basically a Beatles musical. Really good. So if you're looking, if you like the Beatles, definitely pick that up. It's all Beatles music in the film, but they kind of do it themselves. It's not as bad as Glee though, because Glee is just terrible. Hot Fuzz, not as good as Shaun of the Dead, but still good. Joey, the complete first season. Yeah, it's not as good as Friends, but it's still good. I mean, Joey's good, but it's not as good as Friends was. I don't think it worked without Chandler in it, because I think the Chandler and Joey kind of thing was like the best bit about Friends. CSI New York, Season 1 and Season 2. I do like myself a bit of CSI New York. It's my favourite one of the CSIs anyway. But that's probably because I want to go there when I'm in a few years. Monk Season 2, Spaced. I couldn't get that series at all. It has Simon Pegg in it from Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. This is kind of the first thing he did, I think. Yeah, it's a comedy, but it's weird comedy. It's not. I don't personally get it. So, Accidental Spy, Jackie Chan film. Let's move down. Okay, who doesn't get too dark? Black Books. Maybe the same people that did Father Ted and IT Crowd. Definitely watch that. Rod Gilbert live. What's that? Curse of the Golden Flower. And let's look at this. If we can get this out. See, an epic. It's alright, it's okay. I watched a bit of it. It's one of those films that it just takes so long to get into the action. It's just like, oh, okay. What Women Want, that's a good film. Where Mel Gibson gets the ability to hear a woman's thoughts. That's a good film. The Avengers. Not as good as the 60s TV series. But it's good. It's alright. Put that back in there. If I can. One-handed. That's not good. Hang on. Bloody camera chip again. I'm sorry. Bourne Ultimatum. The Magicians. Kung Fu Hustle. Taxi. I haven't got the best collection of DVDs ever. Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Not the best film ever. Rush Hour 3 again. I had that twice. Not Going Out Season 1. Brilliant UK TV series. I definitely recommend seeing that if you can. Lee Mack is hilarious. Absolutely love him. He's awesome. IT Crowd Season 1 and 2 box set. Fanboys. I got this on the launch of Black Ops. Same day. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. It's not brilliant. Not many big names either. I think it has William Shatner in it though, which I think is pretty cool. So yes, let's put that in there. I will try to. I'll just put it up there for now. Tom Cruise, Vanilla Sky, Michael McIntyre, Star Wars. What's that? Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. Good film. Naruto Season 4. That's just a random, like, it's not actually Ghost Hunter. I thought it was Ghost Hunters, but it isn't. It's like these kind of stories, and it's not as good as Ghost Hunters, the actual TV series. Burn After Reading. I did not get that film at all. I don't find it funny, to be honest. I came home and I was like, oh, I'll watch this, it looks quite funny, and it was just not. So I don't know if this is my sense of humour not getting it. Land of the Lost. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. Not the best film ever, again. One of my favourite car chase films. It's not actually all car chases. There's only one car chase scene, but I think it's better than Bullet. It's a good film. Came out early 90s. Really, really good. If you check it out, definitely. Ashen's Thology. That's great. He hasn't got many left, so I'm kind of lucky to have one. I bought that quite early on. Basically, it has most of his early videos on it and everything else from his YouTube channel. Region 3. That's pretty cool. So, My Family, season 1 to 7. Love Bit of My Family. It's a good comedy series. I don't know if anyone in the US has probably watched it though, so that's kind of annoying. But I don't know if it was ever released over there. But alright, okay, so on to VHS. Okay guys, so here are the VHSs, some really old ones here. Let's get over here so we can actually see them. The Frighteners. That's got Michael J. Fox in it. That's a good film. That's a ghost. It's a comedy. Empire Strikes Back. I got quite a few different versions. I think Star Wars Episode 1. What's that? Oh yeah, A Phantom Menace. Stuart Little 2. Shrek. Look at the size of this though. Compared to a DVD, I mean, this is huge. I mean, look at that. Why does it need to be that big? But I think that's an ex-rental one. Space Truckers. That is great. It's Has Dennis Hopper in it, the late Dennis Hopper. Really good film. Star Wars meets Predators. I mean, that is great. If you haven't got a chance to ever see that, it's like Star Wars. Yeah, it's bloody good. Definitely check it out. Taz, the Bumper Collection, Tasmanian Devil. I absolutely loved that as a kid. Small Soldiers, they constantly repeat that on TV. Akira, the 1980s film. Stuart Little, got Stuart Little 2 there. Fred Dibner. So I have some random ones. Clone Wars, Star Wars Episode 2, Return of the Jedi, Rowan Atkinson Live, Freddie Starr Live, Scooby-Doo, I don't even know what that is, and the Boo Brothers. Oh yes, here we go, this is a good one. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the, was it 80s or 70s TV series? That's good, that is actually pretty good. I still prefer the 2005 film. I think it was 2005 that it came out. Let's go down. Groundhog Day, Apocalypse, there's loads of Jeremy Clarkson ones. Randall and Hopkirk, that's another brilliant UK TV series. Not many people seem to have heard of. It's not the original 1970s one, 1960s one. It's the early 2000 remake. But oh, that is great. That's some good TV right there. Speed, Star Trek: The Next Generation. What is that one actually? To Boldly Go, Star Trek: Next Generation. Business series 10 movie-length episodes. I think that's where he like finds his head in a cave, where Data finds his head in a cave, and then it kind of loops on itself. Good one. That's actually quite a good episode. Wallace and Gromit. That's the whole collection. That was actually made for me. Quite a few. That was years ago. But that's every Wallace and Gromit apart from the new one. I can't remember the new one what it's called. But that's the old TV episodes. Tomb Raider, can never get into that film. I just did not like the Tomb Raider films. Mr. Bean, brilliant. Red Dwarf, got left in Red Dwarf. Escape from LA, Bowfinger, that's alright. Mortal Kombat, the TV series. I didn't even know they did a TV series until I found this video in a charity shop, and I was like, okay, fair enough. Some more Red Dwarf right there. From Russia with Love. That video doesn't seem to work on my video player, annoyingly. That's a great film. American Werewolf in London. That's a classic horror / comedy film. Okay, let's move down here a second. I've got loads of videos piled up. Star Trek again. iRobot on video. Behind Enemy Lines. What's that one? Stealth. Oh no, Steel. Bottom. I love myself some Bottom. That's a great TV series. Oh yes, airplanes. Hang on, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Last Action Hero. Gross Point Blank. 40 Towers. Star Trek again. Star Trek: The Next Generation. Probably my favourite Star Trek series. True Lies. Great Arnold Schwarzenegger film. Another Mortal Kombat. Beverly Hills Cops. Red Dwarf, American Pie, more Red Dwarf, The Phone Booth, and X-Men 2. I got a few of these random like UFO videos. The Evidence. I like myself some UFOs. This is quite a good video actually, but it's very hard to find now. Star Wars, the original 1970s one. That is old now. This video is quite old. I don't even know if there's a date on it. 1988. Wow, that's ancient. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I got that when it came out. More Bottom. Rick Mail and Adrian Edmondson. More Bottom. Night Professor. Mr. Bean, the complete collection. That is the whole Mr. Bean collection. That's pretty awesome right there. That's every episode he did, including episodes that weren't shown on TV. What else is here? Bean, The Ultimate Disaster, that's the first film. Eight-Legged Freaks, that's good. Office, or The Office, never got into The Office at all. I just could not work it out. So it's the same kind of comedy. I liked Extras, which Ricky Gervais did afterwards. That I liked, but The Office, I just didn't get the jokes. It was too sarcastic. DSi XL pen. More Ghost Hunters, the fake version. Ghost Hunters, the fake version. Don't know if that's actually what they're going to call it, but Mr. Bean again. So I've got kind of like two, one there, one here. That's basically half of that box set. Fawlty Towers, I mean, if you have not seen Fawlty Towers, go and watch it right now. I mean, Fawlty Towers is probably the funniest British comedy series ever. Air Force One, one of my favourite Harrison Ford films, apart from obviously Indiana Jones and Star Wars. Blackadder the second wasn't as good as the First World War Blackadder. Even that's a random tape. More UFO videos. Men in Black, great film. And this kind of dates me, this one. That's kind of what I watched when I grew up. Art Attack. That was brilliant back in the day. I loved myself some Art Attack. Most of the kids who grew up in the 90s used to watch that on CITV. Brilliant series. And last but not least, Return of the Jedi, widescreen edition from, is there a date on this one? Oh yes, 1983. I don't think that's when the video was made, surely. But if it was, wow. I wouldn't have thought so. Seeing as, like, I didn't even think VHS was going around then. But yeah, anyway, that's really my video collection, DVD collection. I will be getting some more hopefully someday. So watch out for that. But apart from that, thank you for watching, guys. And that's me out. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.